A very good afternoon to all of you. My name is Dominic Oy. I'm with Switzerland Convention and Incentive Bureau, MICE Manager, Southeast Asia, and the market that I'm taking care of is Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. Business meetings in Switzerland. I would like to share with you some more insights about Switzerland, why you should choose Switzerland for an incentive. Now, because Switzerland is very easy to reach, and we have two international airports in Geneva as well as Zurich. Here you can see three other airports that we have, which is in Basel, Bern, and Lugano, and these are doing the domestic into Europe. It's very easy to access, and there are various flights for our Southeast Asian market flying into Zurich or Geneva to run your incentive groups. Now, Switzerland is an all year round destination, and why do I say this to you? I would like to share with you that, for example, in winter, there are so many interesting activities that you could do for your incentive. Here, I have picked and summarized some interesting seasonality, what you could do for incentive groups. Now, because in Switzerland, we also have mountains that are all year round with snow, and we don't have snow here in Asia. So here are some examples in some Alps that you could run with your incentive group. You could do some sledding competition to give them the adrenaline. We have also some special mountains that you're able to do some cliff walk to have this adrenaline rush. It's really, really very fun playing in the snow. Now in springtime, as we all know, spring in Switzerland is also very beautiful with all so many colorful flowers and the fragrance. And do you know that some of the flowers that we use for our Ricola candy and as well for some of the flowers that we use to cure like for cold and coughs, very, very, very good. Now, what we can do in spring, because with the nice fragrance during this time, you could also why not have the incentive group running a city tour in any of the region, for example, like in Zurich, and then you can surprise them with this flag throwing. It can be a challenge, or it can be something that you could experience the Swissness to do this flag throwing. Next, in the summertime. Now, summertime is also very beautiful in Switzerland. There are so many outdoor interesting things that you can do for incentive. For example, if you see in this beautiful picture where we had an incentive group, an outdoor luncheon, and it was a really fantastic weather with nice background view. You really save costs on putting up backdrop because Switzerland is so beautiful and you can't stop your camera from clicking. And also, why not have a gala dinner? Be authentic, go to the farm. And here you can see we have created the bonfire, that how we do the barbecue for the gala dinner. And this, we have many, many incentive agents and companies that came to Switzerland for incentive. They really, really did enjoy this authentic experience. The experience in Switzerland is so endless, trust me. Now in autumn we have many traditions happening, events, and also here you can see in the picture here they had the cow ceremony where the cow descend up from the mountain and going back to the farm because they are preparing for the winter. Now in autumn, why not take your incentive group on a train ride, make use of the our Swiss public transportation. Now here you can see, sorry, oops. Let me go back again. Here you could see that we are in the Salon Deluxe now, right? I am now actually in the Salon Deluxe. Here you could take your incentive group into this, do a presentation, have also a luncheon or some refreshment and heading on to the next destination. It's really interesting. It's something special and something different that you could try. I do encourage you to have your incentive group using the public transportation. Now we need strategies, we need Switzerland. Now in here, I would like to share with you some insights to make your job very easy. You're also wondering how come, Dominic, you are always able to respond so fast. Now, these special tips that I'm going to tell you to make you be as fast as me. Now here, if you go to our website, myswitzerland.com/meetings, in our website here, we have a lot of interesting information and to make your job very easy with just one click away. Here you can see the inspiration planning service, and there are many drop down toolbars for you. I will share with you in detail in the next slide. Now here under the inspiration toolbar, you have why Switzerland. Now, if you have never been to Switzerland, not to worry. There's a lot of information here, content that you could see and explain to your client why they should go to Switzerland to have the incentive. Here we share endless experience example, easy accessibility, add value, why Switzerland has this add value, because we have a low VAT. Also, we have certain regions with the overnights free public transportation. They also have destination information, mountains, congress destinations. Now, another important thing would be also the new openings in Switzerland, because we do have several new opening of hotel properties, and also the Lin Home of Chocolate, which is just newly open. You can have all the information in there. Now, these are all really good USP for you to help promote Switzerland. Next would be the planning tool. Here in the planning tool, we have venues. Now, there are many venues, indoor, outdoor, also congress centers. There, they explain to you the place, the venue, the size, the capacity, and also a guideline price. Of course, you do need to get the quotation to have the actual price. Also, we have listed here many meeting hotels that can cater for incentives, special event location, and also the social programs. You'll be thinking, what should you do, how to plan your program. We have a lot of interesting information. Also incentive routes, we have also put up some incentive itineraries in there. Team building also as well in many regions. You're also able to filter them according to region. You're also able to filter this according to number of packs as well. Now the next slide would be under the services. The services here, if you're looking for the MCs, here we have also have some a list, some cultural needs, videos, some materials that you require, brochure. If you do need some checklist guidelines, how to plan, that's here. We also do have additional information that we have uploaded our webinars that we have done. So there you could be more familiar with some of the regions that you do not know. You could view our webinar. It's really, really very, very interesting. Our services is free, not to worry. You can always reach out to us. Now, with just one click away with our website, we have over 790 venues to share with you. Hotels, locations, social programs, incentive, wedding, locations, catering. There we have also a list of special catering needs for you and destination information. Now you just need to search the function, bookmark it. You could print it out as a big PDF. You could see the bookmark icon here as an example. And then you could print out, you could even save it on your computer. You could use these to share with your clients. If not, you could also use this to give it to your DMC for quotation or for you to use as to present. Very, very useful. Now, save time, do talk to us. And I'm also able, you could reach out to me. We will talk soon later when we see each other.
Das Zugteam der SBB begrüßt Sie im Intercity 1 nach Winterthur, Zürich Flughafen, Zürich.
Over to you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Dominic. So great sharing by Dominic. I also do part of MICE as well. So for Jennifer, I only take care of Singapore, Philippines, and Vietnam for the MICE market. And for Southeast Asia, we have something new for you, is the destination blending that I will go deep into in my following slides. So next one. Yes, so when we talk about destination weddings, we always think about, okay, we need to go overseas for a wedding. So has Switzerland come across your mind? So if you have not, this is the time to actually put that in your brain and think about why Switzerland is a perfect destination for destination wedding. Think about it. Switzerland is prides itself in its Switzerland hospitality. That's where you can ensure that all your esteemed guests that attend the wedding would actually feel at home when they're in Switzerland. Of course, we also prize privacy and confidentiality when they're in Switzerland as well, especially for guests. That's very, very important, and that they actually keep this wedding a very private affair. Again, we talk about the guests. I'm sure with a very globalized world, we have guests from everywhere for a wedding event. So accessibility is really important when we talk about having such a high profile event. So for Switzerland being in Central Europe, that's actually a very, very prime location to have. Again, I think Melanie also shared a lot if you have attended her webinar later about trains. Everywhere is connected in Switzerland by public transportation as well. So the guests will actually feel really at home before attending a wedding and after attending a wedding as their own leisure trip as well. So that would be very, very good location for a wedding event. Again, Switzerland with its, nature landscape, it would have a lot of very, very suitable venues that would be according to what the couples would like. So it would range from, having it in a castle, having it in the gardens, having it even on the boat, like behind me, on the train, like how Dominic has it, as well as a pre-cocktail event en route to the main event. That's possible as well. On the cable car, you name it, I bet Switzerland will have it. So again, the venues, I would show a little bit more inspiration to get you thinking and inspiring your clients as I go along as well. Also, another thing is the season. Seasonality is something that we do not have in this part of our world in Asia. So in Switzerland, we have our winter. So like what the picture shows is actually a winter wedding that is conducted by one of our very famous gown designer that did gowns for Crazy Rich Asians. She got married in Stade in Switzerland in 2019. So it's a winter wedding, all white. You can see it's beautiful with the whole backdrop, which according to a lot of couples that done wedding in Switzerland, they save a lot of cost in decorations because they just take the nature as their own backdrop. And that is really one of the reasons that a lot of people actually choose Switzerland to hold their wedding as well, because everywhere you look, it's as if it's from a postcard or a memorable photo as well. So that's another point to bring back home. And for weddings, every couple has different styles. We are able to cater to all kind of different styles of wedding. We are looking at adventure weddings where the couples are in their ski gear. We are looking at castle wedding where it's a really, really grand affair. So it's really customized to what the couple want, and then we will be able to search for the perfect location for you in Switzerland to hold the event as well. Again, we're looking at the couple as the priority. So it can also be a very, very private affair, an intimate just two, which can be an elopement, a pre or post-wedding shoot, or like what I say, make it a splash, invite your family and loved ones to that event itself too. So this has a lot of options to play around with if you do it in Switzerland. Also, another heads up with regards to having your wedding in Switzerland, you can actually legalize your marriage in Switzerland if you would like to. So that we can actually help to facilitate in the legalization. We just need to know this, probably at least 6 months in advance, and that can be done. If not, for Switzerland Tourism, we will be able to issue out a marriage certificate from Switzerland Tourism itself to congratulate the couple too. So as promised, I also want to inspire you with some photos to get your, inspiration going with the different venues that we have. Like what you see over here, the couple is holding in an igloo. You can't really have this over in Asia, correct? So we have done this before. And also the next slide, the couple is doing it in their ski gear. So think about it, it makes for beautiful photos. Look at the backdrop. They're having fun while doing their activity as well. And also look on the cable car, we are able to do that as well. So all kind of different wedding styles that you can imagine. Again, the next one you can take a look is like what I say, according to the couple style, and then not be a wedding gown or a straight lace affair. It could be really, really uniquely the couple. So a just two affair, elopement, pre-wedding shoots can be done also in Switzerland. Or last but not least, You able to go to the next slide? A memorable event like what Jessica Cindy did with all their friends and family in the background. So I'll wrap up with what we offer on our Switzerland tourism end, which is like what I say, we are the bridge between the destination and you. We are your eyes and ears where we will assist with selection of the best destination based on your inquiry and the couple's needs. And of course, coordinate and introduce you to the local providers such as the wedding planners in Switzerland or the photographers or the florists, anything that's wedding related. We do have the contacts available on our website or from me as well. Of course, if we are, looking at a very big event, a high profile event that requires kind of a bidding process or site inspection, we'll be able to facilitate that as well. Also, again, I strongly emphasize, so you go to our website to have more information about it. And in today's social media world, in our next slide, I strongly encourage you to take out your phone. If you can scan the QR code to go into our site, I will actually talk about the site later. We have our social media handle, which is the Instagram, where a lot of visuals can be used to actually inspire travel to Switzerland or think about Switzerland as a romantic place at My Switzerland Wedding. Or you can go to Pinterest. We have a board called Swiss Weddings as well. And then if you go to the next slide, so yes, if you are on my site, you can go into the filter option of all the wedding location. You can actually filter in such a way whereby you can choose whether you want it to have a church nearby, you want it to be in the countryside or the city, and even the category of the hotel stars as well. Again, we are here to assist you to actually reach out to your client. We have a lot of resources too. We have also a video that features, Southeast Asian as a couple doing a proposal. And you can blast it out on your social media channel as well. And also a flyer in a PDF format that you will be able to actually understand more about weddings too. Of course, don't forget, most information are on our website. I can be able to play this video just So like I say, I'm here to support you. Feel free to reach out to myself or Dominic. Again, keep your questions coming through our one-to-one session. And if you like more materials about Destination Wedding, also reach out to me. I'll be able to send through as well. And I will wish you a really, really good day ahead with catching up with all our Swiss suppliers and ourselves later too. So guys, see you. Dominic.
Thank you. See you later.